Alright, so you're working on your B5 S4 or A4. It's the same job regardless. Nothing new here, or at least I didn't think, but then I've recently talked to some people that didn't realize that they could do this. But anyway, this bolt that holds the rear control arm in, as you can see, I've got it backed out as far as it's going to go, and then it hits the bottom of the body of the car. I've heard people say they saw it off and then get a new one and go in this way. I mean, I guess that could be done. A little awkward, but I guess you could do that, but it's not really necessary. You just have to lower this subframe down, this cradle. I mean, it makes it easier, you know, in this case because it's on the lift, but it doesn't need to be. You can do it on the ground. You just have to jack the car up by the lift points. You can't lift it or jack it by the subframe because we need to pull this 18 mil and these two 13s and then drop this whole subframe down. It's not always necessary, but I pulled this side, these two already, and I have this side supported by a jack stand. I'm using a little portable forklift, but this just makes it handy, but it's not impossible to do on the ground. It's, you know, it can be done. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and show what to do here, and it's like I said, it's just pulling these two 13s and then this 18, and then I'm gonna let this pallet down. That's got my jack stand holding that side up. This side's gonna come down as soon as I pull the bolt, but it might not come down enough. I might have to let this pallet down just to give it just enough clearance. So I'll go ahead and pull these bolts. All right, so the two 13s are out. I'm gonna pull this 18. You're gonna see it drop down some. If I can hold this phone still. Okay, now that one's out of the way. Let's see if this gives us enough room. It's gonna go a little farther. It's hard to do with holding the phone, but all right, so we're a little bit closer, but we're still, as you can see, we're still hitting right there at those fuel lines. This is where I'm gonna go ahead and let my forklift down just a hair while we watch it. Okay, see if that gives us enough. And sometimes you got to push this washer all the way forward because you need every little bit you can to do this. Yeah, so this is going to come out. I'm going to have to set the phone down, but you can see this is flexing, so it's just a matter of being able to get one hand here and the other one hand here to pull this bolt out. And that's it. So, if you do it right, you drop it on your foot like I did. And that's it. So new arm goes in. And I'm not going to be able to do this. But anyway, that's the point. Just got to give it some room. No sense in cutting the bolt